Alright, so I'm in a suburb of the one city in America that used to have 3, but now present day have 2 professional sports teams that just have glorified ways of saying monarchy. It's Kansas City. To those of you new to my channel here, my name is Austin, and this is Fintastic Freaks. And of course, you already know what I'm up to. We are outside Picasso's Exotic Aquatics, here specifically in Leland, Kansas. If I mispronounced that and you live here, I apologize. And the fish store here is located actually in a very nice little town center here. Pretty nice all around, really. But we didn't come here to see the whole town center or to hear me talk, so let's go in there, because the fish are in there. Right as you step in, huge freshwater display tank. Just look at that big one. Whole bunch of fresh water over here. Big old saltwater display back there. We'll have to check that out. Cylinders. You know how I have a weakness for column tanks. Reef tank here. Big display saltwater over there. We'll have to check that all out for a brief moment here shortly. What we're over here for is on this side of the store. So if you've watched my channel for a little bit, you'll know that I've been looking for a mate for my jewel cichlid, Juliet. Well, folks, today we found one. But as you can see here, they have more than just a jewel cichlid. So let's go ahead and check out some of these tanks. And doing so, I'm just going to be quiet and let the tanks do all the talking for me. All right, we got the jewel cichlid right here. A confirmed male from the store, they say. Put him nice and gently back in the bag there. And also help hold him up. And soon to go in the spotted Congo puffer tank. There's a little grass mat. This thing is about, well, I'd say about 6 by 6 inches, maybe a little bit bigger. Hopefully once they show breeding behavior again, which they've been showing it another time since I last talked about it. This will be a good place where they can lay eggs and some fry can, get away from the adults. Oh, hold on, folks. We ain't going just to 1. We're going to 2. So behind me is Live Art Aquatics, also in one of the many suburbs here of Kansas City. And you'll see what I mean here in a minute by this is one of my favorite ones in the Kansas City area. Let's go see the fish. Right as you walk in. Big old saltwater reef. Beautiful. So as we look through all these freshwater tanks, kind of like the last place, I'm going to let the tanks do the talking. Let's get at it.
And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways. And on we'll
Okay, so this tank behind me had to stop and bring up a little something extra. So living in there, you probably won't be able to see him very well, if at all. But in there we have a 2-spot puffer, which is also known as a target puffer. The target puffer's name is Steven, by the way. So you may not be able to see him very well, but under the gravel here, in this brackish water tank, that is a orange saddleback fugu puffer. Right up towards the front there, you can see his eye moving around, and back there, by that rock over there, is his tail. This one is also not for sale. They do love their puffers, and I can agree with that.
And on
And look at this beauty right here. Big ol' saltwater stingray. Oh, coming forward. He says hello. Look at the blue dots on him. Isn't he just beautiful? And apparently the stingray has a roommate. Just realized there were more tanks behind me. This place really has a wide and honestly a really awesome variety. And then of course, what would a fish store be without a little bit of koi, huh? Nice little indoor koi deal. They got a black Moor fantail right there, I believe. I think we gotta bring him home to our 125 there. I think he's gonna fit right in over there. All right, as you see, I am finally back home and in my fish room here. And after a few days in Kansas City, which was an absolute blast, very happy to be back home here in my fish room with my fish again. And the new fish have already acclimated in their new tanks. They're free about and swimming about. Obviously, gonna give them a little bit of time before I show them off further, especially since it's about a 3-hour drive from Kansas City to Omaha, maybe a little less. Either way, I'm sure that was pretty stressful for them nonetheless, so want to give them plenty of time to get used to their new surroundings before I put a camera in their face. If you like the fish stores we went to, some of the display tanks we saw, the fish that we brought home, or at least one of those things, give this video a thumbs up. And if you got a favorite store that we went to, or maybe a favorite display tank, maybe a favorite display fish or fish that we brought, go ahead and let me know what it is in the comments below. And if you're new and have not done so already, consider clicking the subscribe button to stay in the loop with everything I do on this channel. I hope to do some more fish store visits here down the road here in the near future. Obviously, we're working on getting that 240-gallon tank up and running. Look for another video or so coming up here in the near future. In fact, we're going to look to finally get that baby going full steam ahead here very soon. And I hope you're along for the ride because it's going to be really awesome once we get that big tank going. But as always, folks, thank you so much for the continued support and for watching my video. And I will see you all in the next video. Stay fantastic.